What if I told you the extreme weather we're seeing isn't just a series of isolated disasters, but signs of a global system under stress? 2025 has been a year of fire, flood, drought, and storm. A year where nature feels unrecognizable. From the wildfires that turned Los Angeles skies into a toxic orange, to the floods in South Asia that swallowed entire villages, to the drought in Africa that has left nearly 90 million people facing hunger. The question we must ask is simple: why is the world facing such extreme weather? Scientists are united in their answer. Climate change is the engine driving these extremes. Here's how it works. A warmer atmosphere can hold more moisture. That means when it rains, it's no longer a gentle shower. It's a downpour. That's what fueled the devastating monsoon floods across India, Pakistan, and Nepal this year, displacing millions. At the same time, heat dries out land faster, turning forests into tinderboxes. That's why Los Angeles faced its deadliest wildfires in modern history, with Santa Ana winds fanning flames across tens of thousands of acres. Smoke spread across cities, and while official numbers listed 31 deaths, scientists estimate hundreds more lost their lives from toxic air. And then there's the ocean. Rising sea temperatures act like jet fuel for storms. Hurricane Erin, the earliest Category 5 hurricane ever recorded in the Atlantic, was no accident. It was powered by seas that have never been this warm. But it isn't just about temperature. Our planet's invisible weather highways, the jet streams, are shifting. Normally they push storms and heat waves along, but now they're stalling. The result? Weather patterns that linger for days or weeks, floods that don't stop, heat waves that don't end, droughts that feel endless. On top of that, natural climate cycles like El Niño and La Niña are being supercharged. These ocean atmosphere shifts have always influenced global weather, but now they trigger unseasonal floods, harsher droughts, and stronger cyclones. Of course, nature alone isn't to blame. Human choices make these disasters deadlier. When forests are cut down, fires spread more easily. When cities expand without proper drainage, floods turn deadly. In Zambia, the Kariba Dam's water levels collapsed to just 7% of capacity, forcing 21-hour blackouts. Because energy systems weren't built for such extreme droughts, and the costs are staggering. In just the first half of 2025, extreme weather caused $162 billion in global losses, 40% more than the year before. The United States alone took on triple its usual damage. Yet behind these statistics are human lives. Think of the mothers in East Africa walking 10 kilometers daily just to find water. The children in South Asia who can't go to school because classrooms are now evacuation shelters. The families in California who lost homes, businesses, and even their health to smoke-filled skies. These aren't just numbers. They're stories of survival in a world where weather has turned against us. And here's the most sobering truth. Scientists say this isn't an anomaly. This is the new normal. Extreme weather now ranks among the top global risks for the future. Insurance companies are warning that annual climate losses could soon reach $300 billion a year. And experts predict that by 2040, more than 60 countries will face extreme climate hazards. What used to be once in a century is now happening every few years. And unless we act fast, reducing emissions, protecting forests, building resilient cities, today's extremes may feel tame compared to tomorrow's. So, why is the world facing extreme weather? Because decades of human choices have destabilized the delicate balance of our climate. And now, nature is responding with fire, flood, drought, and storm. The real question isn't why anymore. It's what will we do about it? Because the storms of tomorrow are already forming. And whether we're ready or not, will define the world we live in.